Sterling Crawford was a very rich and powerful man, a billionaire who worked in finance. He was so successful that people called him a titan. He was 45 and seemed to have everything: a huge company, a perfect life, and a beautiful wife named Isabella. Everyone thought they were the perfect couple, living in a stunning penthouse apartment. Isabella was an expert on art and was very graceful and elegant. Their marriage looked perfect from the outside, just like another part of Sterling's incredibly successful life. One night, the quiet of their large penthouse was broken. Isabella dropped her teacup, and it shattered on the floor. She was standing by a big window, looking at her reflection, and her face showed that her world was falling apart. Sterling had discovered her secret. He used his power to listen to all conversations, and he had found out that Isabella was having a secret love affair. The truth had finally broken through the strong fortress of his life. Instead of yelling or getting angry like people in movies, Sterling stayed completely calm. He just watched her, and his face showed no emotion at all. The next day, Isabella's life started to change in a strange and scary way. Sterling didn't take her money, and he didn't kick her out of the house. He was still there, but he was distant. The punishment was clever and cruel. The charities she loved to support suddenly lost their biggest donors. The art gallery she was working with suddenly lost the money it needed for its projects. A special group she had started to help poor artists, something she cared about more than anything, suddenly got a huge, anonymous donation. The only rule for this money was that Isabella could no longer be involved. Sterling never said anything about it. He never mentioned her affair. He just let her watch as the things she had built, her life's work, were slow. She was still a rich woman, but she had nothing left. She left empty. Finally, with nothing left to lose, Isabella couldn't take it anymore. She found Elias in his study, her voice trembling as she confronted him. "Why are you doing this? Just take the money, take the house, and leave me. I don't care about any of it anymore." Elias calmly looked up from his tablet, his eyes as cold and empty as a winter sky. He didn't raise his voice or show a single ounce of emotion. "You're wrong, Isabella," he said, his voice flat and precise. "This was never about money. You thought you were having a secret life, building a reputation of your own. But every single thing you built, the charities, the gallery exhibits, the very name you made for yourself, it was all standing on my ground. I gave you the money and the connections to do all of it. Without me, you are nothing." He leaned forward, his voice a low, chilling whisper. "You broke a deal with me. The price of that betrayal isn't poverty. It's irrelevance. I didn't take your money. I took your entire purpose. Now you can sit here in this penthouse with all the wealth in the world, and you'll be a nobody." With that, he went back to looking at his tablet, leaving Isabella alone in the silence, her perfect, empty life shattered completely.